you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44.
From the 44, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. After one, it's 9-0.
Check. Lucky.
Now they try the right side here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Jackson on 3rd down. On the move to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it with Hill. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just know the
punt's better. The punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll set up a throw. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check it back, check it back.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Watch twist. Watch.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. first and 10. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now a handoff working right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of 2 there. Second down. On second and 12, Jackson. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. I'm going to have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Here's Jackson to throw on third down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he'll give it here to his running back. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
50 seconds. Mike, 50. They're running it. Jim. Motion. 50.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go. Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 6. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, Reed. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take the ball to the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Marcus Jr. on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
Hey, man. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check. SOS.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. He'll look to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Mullins now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Raiders on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
He got 29 yards that time. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now they try the right side here. And somebody to run now. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wade,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him 30 yards there.
Good work, go now.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Hard. Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Hey, lock it.
Watch the zigzag.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. 2nd and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys? Right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 11. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
90 Wolf.
It's going to be a long day.
Get it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete to Hilton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is Rashard. And he gets it down to the 32. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Squeeze.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a handoff looking right. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Cut. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Watch twist. Twist. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Twist.
They'll try and run for it. And some room to maneuver. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, I got him on me. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Jackson now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Jackson now. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. A big offense offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's another week with more questions than answers.